Thank you for listening to the Tattness podcast on the Tattness Co. Network.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. A Mercedes kind of sentiment, luxury, and trust in me to honor the free we all should be. It sees my sundial burst into yin and yang, right and left, me and...
All right, Blue, we're going to get into some shit.
All right.
As usual.
What else is new?
As I was telling you off air, everyone misses those conversations, but Bree and I were talking about some shit today that was kind of addressed to me as like something that I should touch on the show because she said it was fascinating. She found it insightful in her view, and this is someone that's not necessarily in the industry. She is and she isn't because she's my personal assistant, so when I'm on the road and shit, she would be there all the time. But that's the extent of it, right? So It's like you don't really know. Like, you see some shit, but you don't really know what the industry is like fully until you're in it, right?
Well, of course, it makes sense. You don't know until you lived it.
Right. So she had that kind of glimpse of it and, didn't really know why I was making moves the way I was. And we finally talked about it today where she asked a few questions and was like, I noticed that you handled things this way and that way and, whatever. And, Alexa, of course, had some shit to say about, my fucking track record with beefing with people and shit. And that brought up that conversation, which was a totally different thing than what they expected, so it was kind of interesting. But, we're talking about fame chasers, man. These people especially. I can't stand when someone claims that they don't fucking want no part of fame because it looks horrendous and whatever, but then they do everything in their fucking power to chase it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's so hypocritical.
It's fucking so transparent. Like, how do you not see that you're full of shit? You know what I'm saying? And I've seen people do this time and time again, especially recently. Oh, I don't want no fame and whatever. It's like, but yet you would fucking attend the opening of a goddamn envelope. You know what I mean? Like, anything to get seen. You know what I'm saying? And kissing the right ass and trying to fucking, rub elbows with famous people and shit. Trying to get noticed. It's like so cringy and so fucking transparent. It's like, dude, you have no idea what you're trying to get. You don't know what you're asking for, so don't fucking, even pursue it because you're not mentally capable of handling it. For starters, you can't even handle day-to-day life.
Oof.
And everyone thinks being rich and famous and bullshit is going to suddenly change the game for you. And trust me, being famous and bullshit like that and all of that, even being rich and whatever, it comes with its own confusion.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, like, it doesn't fix everything at all, ever.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But because you're in a position of being financially fucked, you think that's the answer. You think that's, like, what you aspire to be. And then when you get the shit, it's like, oh, this sucks. Like, this isn't better. Well,
Yeah, it's like that old saying, be careful what you wish for.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly my point to this, is be careful what you wish for. Because what you don't realize, what fame brings, is the people that are supposed to be on your side, that are supporting your career, that are fans of yours and whatever, and the people on the internet that y'all fucking want to pander to and worry so much about their opinion are the same people that are going to get fucking entertainment and enjoyment watching you in crisis. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Watching you in distress, they're gonna fucking enjoy every bit of it.
I think that's definitely basic human nature. Wherever there's chaos, people seem to give a shit more and gather. Like, look at, for instance, even like, say, car accidents on the highway. You ever notice that people slow down, gather, and try and see what's going on?
Yeah, but that's totally different. You don't wish death on people.
No, of course not. But, like, you want to know what's going on, and just because it's something unfortunate, you're drawn to attention. I'm not saying they necessarily wish the driver or passengers are dead.
That's my point, is you're not wishing death on anybody, but we're fascinated by death. You know what I'm saying? We are fascinated by the concept of death because we're trying to make peace with it because we cannot escape it. So seeing it is like a fascination. Like, you wonder a lot of shit. Like, how was that? Like, did that... it looks horrendous. Was it painful? Did they suffer? Or Or do we die, so abruptly that we don't feel anything and we have nothing to fear? I think that's more what that has to do with. What I'm talking about is I'm in the fucking industry where I'll pay for fucking advertising, I'll pay for headshots, I'll pay for all the things that I need to do my job to entertain people. But if I am out in the streets wiling out and having a mental breakdown, cats will film that shit and take pictures for free and post that shit all over the fucking internet because they are enjoying watching someone struggle. They're enjoying the idea that you're not in your spot anymore, so now there's an opening. You know what I mean? They want that spot. They want to fucking experience what you experience, but they don't even realize that the very thing that they're doing to you as a human being is going to be done to them by the masses as well if they ever see that spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always think that it can't happen to y'all, but that's why I keep my private life private. I'm not going to come on here, man, and fucking have mental breakdowns and bullshit. Like, what, fucking the 18th was the 30-year anniversary of my son's passing. Yeah. I didn't do a fucking show about that shit because that's private. Absolutely. Like, I love my fans for being supportive, and they've always been in my corner when that happened. They were very sweet. And respectful. Very supportive. Very loving. And I appreciate that. But I'm not going to come on here every fucking anniversary and depress people and, and fucking have other people that just enjoy disliking me or some shit celebrating my child's passing. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? If you can hate me all you want, I don't give a fuck, but to get enjoyment out of that shit would fucking piss me off. Of course, it's an innocent child. Right. And I think we need to leave people the fuck alone, especially fucking people in my spot, in my position that do have public fucking difficulties at times. And meltdowns and shit because, like, y'all fucking want to decide that it's not the way it should be handled or it was handled poorly. But if it didn't happen to you, then who the fuck are you to decide how the fuck it should have been handled? It's easy to say that when it's like, it's not you. It's total facts. And just when, off camera, like, or off mic, we were going on about the whole Britney Spears mental breakdown. Right. Like, that was awful. And look, they made fun of her. That was people heartbreaking. Gawked at her. It was made fun of in movies. There was videos. That really broke my heart. I felt so bad for her. And then once it came out, all the shit that she was actually enduring, people felt bad. And it was like, well, you shouldn't have made fun of her. You should have left her alone. That's kind of my point, right? It's like, if you don't know what the fuck someone's going through, keep your mouth shut. You know what I mean? Don't judge people based on fucking shit that you never had to experience, because when you're thrust into that position, you don't know how you're going to react to that kind of pressure or that kind of treatment, and those problems that people face, Yeah. But then, Alexa, like I said, fucking was saying, oh, he's always beefing with people, tell him to stop that shit. And she's always on my ass about that kind of shit. But I'm like, yo, am I really, though? Am I really beefing with people all the time? No, I don't think so. I think people get that shit twisted because of how it seems on the surface. But I explained it to you off air that, like, ever since Madden's diagnosis, before his passing, just his diagnosis, I was super focused on becoming something that he could be proud of, becoming successful, and whatever that, like, if anybody ever fucking came across in any way, shape, or form, like they were in the way of that fucking accomplishment, they had to be knocked out of my way. It wasn't bullying them. It wasn't beef with them. Like I told you off air, like, in order for me to beef with somebody, you gotta be relevant to me. I gotta fucking care enough about your ass to give you that kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I come at you, it's because you're an obstacle in my fucking way, or you're presenting yourself as such, and I will check you, and I'll fucking remove you from my way. But out of my way, you're not my opposition anymore, and it's on to the next. And if you take it personal, then you think it's bad blood or feuding or fucking beef or whatever, and it's really not that deep more often than not. There's a few people that it is, because I don't like the way that they treat their clients that are more their victims. We've talked about them already, you know.
Yeah.
Two dudes that, you know, rip people off and are cool with it. Well, it's actually, yeah, you know, it's fucked up. And so, fuck y'all and both your fucking listeners. And go get a pap smear, motherfucker. You know, so fuck them. But otherwise, like, there's not too many feuds or beefs that I have with people.
No. But you do hold people accountable for their actions.
Of course I do. Yeah, I don't hold grudges.
No.
But I hold people accountable. That's different. But I also hold myself accountable. That's the thing, right? Mm-hmm. Is I hold myself accountable for my shit too. Y'all hear me apologize quite a bit for stuff that I felt like, in hindsight, maybe I was a little out of line on it, and maybe out of pocket, and maybe I was just wilding out because I was in a fucking mood or something, or I took something the wrong way, or whatever. That's what I do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, that's what the fuck I do. I hold myself just as accountable. Just like I said, you know, if it seems like I'm beefing with someone, it's probably because we were close at one point. And that's when the shit fucking bothers me on a personal level because I feel betrayed. Then, yeah, it's beef. You know what I'm saying? And I fucking do address it. And I come across like I'm, you know, turning on people or whatever. But it's like, no, it's me responding to having a knife put in my back by somebody that I trusted, that I called family. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And everyone at this point in life, I'm sure, has experienced that at some point or another.
Yeah, I agree with you, absolutely. Just that feeling of someone you trusted so much just turning on you and shoving that knife in your back.
So you know how you would react because that shit fucking cuts deep.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So for people that think, oh, that's fucked up because that was your boy or whatever, it's like, yeah, it was.
Exactly, keyword. Was.
Until they fucked it, you know, and they fucked me over and they fucking did me dirty. So why is it that when I react to it, everyone's like, oh, here we go again. He's always beefing with people. No, son. You know, I'm not. Y'all gotta be relevant to me to fucking beef with you. If you act like you're my opposition, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out of my way, verbally, and I'm gonna fucking keep it moving. It's not that deep. You know, you're just casual fucking... You know, casually putting yourself in my spot, in my way, in my path, trying to fucking get slick, and I fucking call you out, you know, and I remove you from my fucking way, and that's just the way it is, you know what I mean? You're fucking collateral damage, that's it, it's not that deep, you know, wrong place, wrong time, should have stayed out of my business, should have fucking not tried to interfere with what my goal is, because nothing's gonna stop me from becoming... You know, fucking more and more successful than I already have become, you know?
Yeah.
That's my goal to my, you know, my promise to my baby.
And you gotta withhold that promise, and I know you do every day.
You know, I gotta keep it up, and I gotta fucking, you know, honor it. And I feel like if somebody wants to present themselves in my way as a fucking issue or a problem, then they gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I handle that shit. I let them know that this is not, you know, fucking in any way, shape, or form the kind of smoke you want.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because if we got to take it to that level...
It will go there.
I will end your fucking career. You know what I'm saying? There's cats right now, as we speak...
Oh, boy.
...that I've addressed already. And when they cut ties with me and vice versa, and I was like, yo, fuck them, they're scam artists and shit... And whatever, you can look at their show ratings now. And let me just fucking say, you need to go dig out a Ouija board so I can make contact with their fucking career, because it's dead and gone. Because I ended that shit right quick.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To the point where it was pointed out to me that fucking they're still using my name to fucking kind of get their show, like, latched on to my name. So when people Google search me... Shows I wasn't even on fucking come up that they're involved in because they're using my name as their fucking tags. That's fucked up, and I don't like that shit.
You know, that is. It's false advertising, and I hate when people do that.
There's a couple shows doing that. 2 of them.
Yeah, or even, oh my god, even just videos on YouTube. Watching a video the other day, and it was like, oh, you know, I titled the video as this, but... There's none of that in here, and the guy fully admitted to doing it to get hits.
Yeah,
I don't care. I'm like, garbage human being.
Why would you say that?
Like, he fully admitted it and he thought it was funny.
Yeah, that's trash, because then no one's going to trust you. You have no integrity. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this shit's lacking, is integrity. This industry seems to lack integrity in a lot of places, and I'm not saying it doesn't exist. There's plenty of us out there that conduct ourselves properly. And unfortunately, some of them associate with scam artists because they don't know any different. And nobody wants to believe once you get close with someone that they're fucking, that type of person. But it is what it is, and whatever. Like, I'm not, don't get me wrong either. I'm not, like, bitter because I never paid these assholes a goddamn dime. I never needed to. They kissed my ass. They
got what they needed.
They got what they needed from me, and whatever. They tried to ride my fucking coattails. They tried to take credit for my show that they had nothing to do with on IMDb and shit like that. Try to get free credits to seem relevant, but never actually had any involvement with my show except for being guests. It was a whole thing. So fuck that noise. And so, fucking that kind of shit was weird to me. But then when I found out, like, people are paying these fools for fake website reviews and bullshit and articles and crap, it was like, dude, that's fucked up. So that's the industry. And that's why I don't get these people that think, like, they can convince you, I'm not trying to be famous, I don't want to be famous, yet, like, everything they do is for attention, and they think thirst is fucking fame, and it's like, no, it's just a bunch of horny bastards that haven't been laid in fucking a year.
Maybe longer.
The last time they got a piece of ass was when their finger went through the toilet paper, and fucking now, they're acting like you're fucking queen shit, and they're kissing your fucking ass because, fuck. They're hard up.
Yep.
How do people go through life like that, satisfied with that, thinking that they're fucking somewhat relevant all of a sudden?
I'm really puzzled by that. Like, I experienced that myself in reality. Is like a bit of relevance over stupid, like, TikTok videos, Instagram, whatever, which we have an oversaturation of. And
shots fired.
I'm just saying it as it is, okay? And I'm sorry, I hate TikTok. I think it's stupid. Don't ever ask me to download that shit, because I will not. I just, the person kept posting, and, hear people when they start that stuff, like, I got all these followers, blah, 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 and then people's attention goes, and they're like, whatever. But then they just harp on it, like,
shots fired for sure. Because I know who you're talking about, but I'm not going to say it.
I know, but it's just the whole thing was stupid. And just,
I know.
I don't get it. Things like that.
But that's my point, right? It's like, how the fuck are you comfortable knowing, or even getting complacent or satisfied knowing that the only fucking reason anyone supports anything you do is because of thirst? They fucking, want to jerk off to your fucking image and don't actually give a shit if you have any talent or not. And you're cool with that? I couldn't imagine, dude. I don't want ever to find out that people were supporting my career because they thought I was appealing to them.
That's, like, really sad. You're selling yourself short. Like, why? Someone doing something like that? Why? Make yourself worth more. To
have no discernible talent, you just want to get by on fucking looks that will fade. And even looks are subjective. Somebody might think... Just because you got a lot of thirst doesn't mean I think you're fucking, something that I would make a fuss over, personally, and that's just me. I don't do that shit. But whatever.
You're saying that. Was that intentional shots or just saying?
It is what it is. Let's just say that.
Not your cup of tea, I suppose?
A lot of people aren't. You've seen... Yeah. Come on. You've seen, who I dated and shit, like, And what were they usually...
Like, fitness fanatics and
professionally,
like, professionally mature and
models
and whatnot.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fucking lose my shit over somebody that thinks that they're fucking beautiful and this, that, and the third. Like, I'm not that dude. I'm not that guy that's in everybody's fucking comments or jumping in their DMs and bullshit. Like, no, I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I can't understand why people are cool with that. And like, oh yeah, I'm totally famous, you know, because of my fucking this, that, and the third is doing well because of thirsty fucking, you know, basement dwellers that fucking haven't seen the sun or a vagina in the last 40 years.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking,
But then the whole thing will fade, too. Their attention will get drawn.
Of course it does.
They'll be on to the next thing.
Of course it does. For the next one that comes along, it's even fucking better looking. That fucking shows a little more. And, you know, panders to them a little more. Yeah, it's not for me, bro. It's not my thing. You're not going to get my attention like that. In fact, you're going to turn me the fuck off where I don't even have respect for you because that's not me. You know what I'm saying? And I find it insulting to treat me like, well, he's a guy, so he must fucking, you know, be susceptible to this kind of shit. I'm not. You know, like, it just doesn't do it for me. It's gross. It's tacky. To fucking have people behave that way.
It is, absolutely.
It's gross. I don't like it. It's fucking classless. It shows that you have no self-respect.
Or integrity. Nothing. Like, and it just seems to be so common more and more and more.
Oh, dude, I see it all the time, like, especially recently, and I'm like, ew.
Every year, every time. It's like I on Facebook or whatever, just all this shit just seems more prevalent, and it makes me sad for the world we live in.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to actually have work ethic or talent anymore. They think that fucking because a bunch of thirsty bastards that are sick of using their hand fucking, you know, actually give a shit about them because they're drooling over you. It's like, gross. And you bask in it and then claim that it's creepy?
Oh, that would make me
feel
feel
out of here.
Filthy. That makes me feel like unclean.
I can't stand when people pull that fucking, oh, I know it's so cringy and gross and creepy.
But then turn around and embrace it.
Then they're sitting there in their fucking comment section just fucking basking in it all. If those people fucking knew what y'all fucking say about them, you wouldn't get that kind of attention no more. That's why you don't want to get out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I think that's fucked up.
It is. It's absolutely fucked up. It's, you know, unhealthy attention and desperate. Like, desperate.
It is. It's fucking, you know, daddy issues personified, and it's fucking gross. And I have no place for it personally. It's not my thing. I prefer women with self-respect, but that's just me. I prefer to earn my fucking recognition for the things I do and not rely on hoping people find me attractive enough to fucking pretend to give a shit about what I do. I'm good on that.
Yeah.
You know, but that fucking shit gets old fast. And that noise is going to drive people fucking nuts.
I'm sorry, people. I have a chill, so I'm just
damn it.
rubbing my arms. I do apologize,
That's gonna
people.
fucking drive people nuts. People hate stupid sounds.
Sorry, folks. It's a little cold here in where we're at in the studio outside. Winter's coming.
You know, fucking anyways, back to the point was, you know, people need to watch what they wish for because you have no idea what it's like and you're not built for it 9 times out of 10. You find that out pretty quickly. Either you're cut out for it or you're not. And when you don't even want to have any discernible talent because you're so fucking engulfed in thirst that you think that you've got all the attention you need, no, that doesn't work, you know? That doesn't fucking fly, and, you know, it's just fucked up, because like I said, the people that you think worship you are waiting to see you have a meltdown. They're waiting to hear about your little lawsuits and your fucking this, that, and the third, and they want to see you fucking fall, basically. They're going to get more enjoyment and more entertainment out of your failure than they will anything you actually accomplish, period.
Rough truth.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not. It's absolutely true.
So, you know, people love to hear me beefing with people and whatever, and it's like, I'm not that dude. I don't hold grudges. I don't fucking... It may seem on the surface to the uneducated people that fucking don't really know the backstory that I'm beefing with people, but like I said, ever since Madden's fucking diagnosis, I've been so hyper-focused that I had one mode. Be successful and fucking make him proud. If I feel like you're trying to hinder that in any way, I am going to fucking mow you down and get you out of my way, and I'm going to keep moving and look forward. I don't look back at you. I don't think of you. I don't fucking, you know what I mean? So if you think it's beef because I fucking was a bit abrasive with you, let me assure you, if it's beef, you'd know. And when it's not, it's because I don't think of you that much. I don't fucking have enough concern for you that I even fucking, view you as a problem for me. That I don't give people that kind of energy, bro.
No, you don't.
I'll say what I need to say and I move the fuck on.
See, you're a smart cat. Like, be conservative with your energy. Don't give unnecessary attention and energy to people that don't deserve it.
Well, I mean, how am I supposed to be, continue to be successful if my energy is spent on nonsense that never translates into success?
You can't be.
I'd be giving my energy to make other people successful instead, because I'm giving them acknowledgement that they never had before.
And they thrive off of it.
Of course, because then you're putting eyes on them. You know what I mean? And that's just not me. I don't feel the need to do that. I see nothing in it for me. And I know that sounds selfish as fucking shit, but that's what business is, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Nobody's out here fucking working hard trying to make other people famous, bro.
No, or not everyone's going to try and be your friends in the industry.
Nah, they'll smile to your face, they'll put a knife in your back, and that's not everybody. I won't paint everyone.
No, I'm not trying to paint everyone with the same brush.
No, I will never do that, because I've got some fucking amazing friends in this industry, in the entertainment industry, that, fucking I don't know what I would do without them. So, you know what I mean? But it's like, fucking, you get these people that are like, oh, I'm never going to be famous because I don't want no part of it. And then, like I said, they'll fucking, show up to anything that, fucking might have 6 people there. Just for the sake of getting fucking attention.
That just seems so, too much.
It's cringy.
Borderline obsessive.
Some of us worked our asses off and had no intentions on becoming famous. It just happened because we worked our asses off, and that's what comes with hard work, is fucking acknowledgement. You know what I mean? That's usually how the fuck people prefer to be known. Mm-hmm. Not just, who can I fucking suck off to get an opportunity to fucking be relevant and then pretend that I have no interest in people's fucking attention. It's bullshit. Everything you do is for attention. You know what I'm saying? There's too many people like that, and I'm seeing it very clearly from the start. And first impressions do not lie. So when you see some fucked up shit, it kind of sets the tone for who the fuck somebody is. And, the more you watch people, you know me.
Yep.
I watch people.
You watch every step.
I don't say a goddamn word. I just watch how people move, and I see who the fuck they are based on that. I see how you move when you think no one's paying attention, and I see your game, and I fucking, keep that in mind. So, it is what it is. I see that kind of shit, and I'm like, okay, I have no respect for this person anymore. Everything they do is, manipulative. It's all a part of the plan. It's never genuine. It's never from the heart. It's always a part of some kind of agenda. I don't like that shit.
No.
I don't do business with people like that.
No.
I said from the start, didn't I? Fucking how many years ago I fucking said I am not Hollywood, man.
You did.
I work here and I do this kind of shit, but I'm not a Hollywood motherfucker, you know what I mean?
You have no interest
I'm
in
not,
that.
Yeah, I'm not a Hollywood type of cat that's gonna, I'm not that guy that fucking gets bougie and fucking, starts acting like based on who I know and whatever, that I'm so fucking important and whatever. I don't live there, bro. I do the job and then I move on, and I fucking like to live a peaceful, quiet fucking existence privately. You know what I'm saying? Not everything I do needs attention. I don't need that.
And people don't need that info. Trust me, it can be so obnoxious when people share every fucking second of what's on their mind or what's going on in their day. I
know.
So regardless of fame or not, people don't like that. They don't care. So chill out.
That's why I don't fuck with social media so much. I know I got 5,000 fucking fans on my fucking, public figure profile or whatever, not my personal shit. But, you know, that's to stay in touch with my fans and let them know what I'm doing and whatever. But I don't fucking sit there on Twitter every day posting every time I scratch my ass. You know, every time I have a fucking meal, I don't need everyone to know about it. I don't fucking touch base with every decision I make or every thought that I have. And there's people that do that because they fucking can't live without the thirst of fucking, oh my god, people are paying attention to me, I'm suddenly important. Like, no. Trust me, they're waiting for you to fuck up. They're waiting for you to fucking make a fool of yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people that's going to attend the fucking opening of a goddamn envelope and fucking jump on every bullshit script that's thrown my way and be in every fucking Z-list fucking piece of shit that somebody's hiring for. No, I'm discerning. I'm selective about what the fuck I want to do. I'm not going to be that guy. I will not promote shit. I will not fucking be sponsored by things that I don't even use or, you know, endorse things that I don't even like. I have dignity. I have fucking integrity. I will not fucking endorse things that I myself would not use or do not like. And I will not do shows that I do not want to fucking do, that I do not enjoy, just because fucking it's a way to be relevant or get attention on me. I will not fucking ever do anything that I don't fucking like. So, you know what I mean? Like, I've afforded myself that right. It's called respect for myself, and it's called integrity.
Yeah.
If I don't fucking endorse something, it's because I won't use it. You're not going to catch me endorsing fucking Tampax and shit.
Where are you putting those?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be like, well, I don't fuck with this stuff. Like, let me get a fucking ad for heroin. Like,
oh my god.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, medicinal heroin's now out. Let me fucking get sponsored by that, even though I'm not a drug addict. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that bullshit. Be discerning, motherfuckers. I can't stand that. I don't drink this shit. I don't eat this shit. I don't buy this shit. But let me get sponsored by it and tell you how great it is. That's fucked up.
That is.
That shows how phony people are. I don't like that shit. I would never endorse something that I myself would not use because that's misleading to people. Why would I attach my name to something that I don't fuck with? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to see Crocs as my sponsor anytime soon. Let's just say
Those
that.
things are ugly.
Exactly my point. I won't wear that fucking stupid shit. So why the fuck would I be collecting a paycheck to tell you how great they are? You know?
Yeah.
Fuck that bullshit. And these fools that do it without even getting paid is even worse.
Oh, God. So it's like you just waste your time and money just to show up and get photobombed.
We'll give you free, product of shit, like complimentary product of shit that you don't even fucking use. And that's your payment? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
man.
gosh.
You know, you played yourself. And I don't like that bullshit. I think people are fucking ridiculous and have no self-respect and no integrity. This fucking industry is lacking integrity because you get all these people wanting so desperately to become fucking famous by cutting every corner out there, having zero integrity and just fucking selling their soul to suck the money dick, and they're never getting a dime. You know?
Yeah.
I've seen some of these people's paydays. It's a joke, and it's like, can you hoard yourself out for this? Really? God, how do you fucking look at yourself straight?
Ugh.
Ugh. No, thank you. No, I have no respect for you.
Yeah, that just kind of makes my skin crawl thinking about that.
And for what? To pander to people that are just going to get enjoyment out of seeing you in crisis. Seeing you at your worst is going to bring them immense joy and entertainment because you're not even a human being to them at that point. And you think you're ready for that. Fuck out of here. I don't like people that do that bullshit.
No, me neither.
Imagine wanting to be sponsored and promoting some shit as if you love it, knowing that you don't even fuck with it. That's fucked up.
That is.
I don't like that at all. I think that's fucked up, personally.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, on to bigger, better things. As I've announced before, Bounce Ball Boogie and myself have been collabing on some shit. What the fuck is so funny about that?
Yeah, I'm just saying, because he's awesome.
He is fucking crazy good at what he does, and fucking... It's just so driven. So we've been working on some cool shit. We're going to release that soon.
That's good. Yeah, it's just some of the stuff. I won't go into too much details that you guys collabed with. Sorry. English is hard.
Evidently.
And it is so great. I'm not going to say anymore because of it's for a big project.
Should I drop the announcement now?
I don't know. What do you think? Do the fans deserve it?
Oh, of course they do. They've been fucking nothing but good to me. That's not even the question.
Of course.
It's just, is it too soon or... Fuck it. I say go for it. It's a good thing I'm my own boss, and I gave myself a green light. So, here's what we're doing. Season fucking 4 is going to be next level. So, I'm going to continue to do this for y'all that like to download stuff and listen to it at your leisure. Abso-fucking-lutely. However, once a week, minimum, once a week, I'll probably set a specific day and be more consistent with this shit, by the way. But, yeah, once a week, I will be doing a live Twitch show. And for you that like the dirt that I can't necessarily always be so liberal with and hand out like Halloween candy, I'm going to be starting a show specifically for Patreon only, where if you want to know the details of some of the shit, I could speak freely there. And so become a patron, pay for that bullshit, and that way if I get sued, at least it was worth it.
There you go, you sick bastards.
You know, you fuckers love the drama, and that's okay. We all do love a juicy piece of fucking punch in the mouth, right?
Right.
So, you know, fuck. You know, basically, it's going to be nothing's off limits on that show. So, subscribe to that when I launch it. Become a patron, or otherwise, I hope your grandma gets bullied at bingo, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm just fucking with y'all.
You're just going after all their grandmas.
You know, I'm just fucking with people, man. I'm having fun. But, anyways, I'm gonna try to keep beef to a minimum from now on. I ain't gonna tell nobody that their woman's a fucking man or whatever. No more. I'm gonna keep things cool. But yeah, people need to watch what the fuck they wish for. Stop trying so hard and claiming that they don't want it, because once, you know, if you ever did get it, trust me, it's not what you think, and you're not built for it. So it's not fucking easy.
No.
And it's always hard knowing that the people that are asking you to sign shit are also kind of hoping for your downfall as well. That's fucked up, and I don't like that shit. But that's just the way of the business. So you can't really, you know, be mad about it. You just got to take it on the chin and fucking move on. And just kind of steer clear of giving people that satisfaction, man. Don't have public meltdowns if you can help it. But again, there's no way to tell somebody what the right or wrong way of handling something is if you're not in their shoes. It hadn't happened to you. How the fuck are you going to tell them that they handled it wrong?
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't happen to you. You don't know what the fuck it felt like. You don't know what they were experiencing. So you can't do that shit. So let's be mindful of that in future for everyone. And the last thing, I keep forgetting to address this, for fuck's sake.
Oh.
It's been brought to my attention that there's several links out there, speaking of things attached to my name, of OnlyFans accounts, of all things. That are offering you, if you email me, that I'll kick it with you with a conversation over Zoom, or some kind of shout out like a fucking cameo profile type thing. And I just want to be clear, when I got the time, man, if fans reached out to me via email and said, dude, it would be really cool if I could get a word with you or something, you know, or a shout out or something, I'd be happy to do that. But if you see this kind of crap posted when you look me up on Google, I don't have anything to do with none of that. I don't know who's putting those links up. You said you fucking...
I did click on it, and I was greeted by a picture of a woman in a suggestive pose with no clothes on.
Yeah, so it was porn.
Yes, it was.
So basically, a bunch of fucking links have popped up from different sources using my name to fucking get traffic to their porn sites. Weird flex, but okay. So just know I have nothing to do with that scam. It is a scam. Don't fucking give any information. Don't buy anything. Don't
fall for it.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with me. It's just my name somehow got used for it. So, I have nothing to do with that. If y'all do want to get a word from me, a shout out for a birthday or something like that, or anniversary, or one of your friends is a fan, or whatever the fuck, email me, sure, tattness@tattnessco.com. I'll be happy to fucking do something for you.
Yeah.
But don't go that method, because that link has nothing to do with me. I'll never get it.
And you don't want their money.
No, I don't want no money. I don't want, I'm not charging people for that. But, I don't want people getting scammed by whoever these people are that are doing this, and it's multiple links. That's really weird. Different like addresses that they go to, and different posters, but they still are all under the same umbrella, I believe, because it's all the same crap, just different users posting my name attached to these things. And it was actually really funny that one of my cousins pointed out that they were so lazy that they didn't even try to make it look like a fucking legitimate URL. So the link fucking basically shows it has nothing to do with me. They're just using my name in the description. So when you Google me, it'll come up saying, to talk to him or get a shout out from him, email him at this address, which is the correct email address.
Yes, it is.
But when you click that link, it has nothing to do with me because I have no involvement with these people. So I wanted to address that. I don't want to see people get scammed. I don't want my fans,
of course not,
to get scammed or hacked or anything like that. So don't click on it. I have no involvement with OnlyFans in any way, shape, or form. If you all do, that's great for you. All the power to you. Just not really my thing. I didn't really feel like I had any use for that. I don't do a lot of stuff like that. I mean, I'm just now getting into the idea of Patreon, and I still don't love that. But I figured I could give some cool content that would be well justified to use them. But, so stuff like that, I'm not taking money for shit like that. So that's not me. So don't fall for it. It has nothing to do with me, no affiliation whatsoever. They just used my name, and that happens when you're famous, unfortunately. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Just don't fall for it, and it's fine. It's water under the bridge. I mean, it's always going to happen.
Of course.
You can't avoid it, so no sense in making a fuss about it. But, it's flattering in a weird way. But, thanks for thinking I'm that important that people will fucking, jump on it because my name. I promise you, if you are foolish enough to click that link, you will not find me in assless chaps in a Speedo doing cameo videos for you or anything weird like that. I know nothing about this. I don't know what it is. From what I hear, it leads to a porn site, so, there's that. So if you're looking for something to spank it to that has nothing to do with me, then by all means click the link and hope you don't get hacked, but or viruses. But it has nothing to do with me. I have no affiliation, nor any fucking knowledge of this. It's just my name was misused. I don't love it, but that's life. It happens. That's the internet. So it is what it is, man.
Absolutely.
Anyways, let's wrap this bitch up. Check out the new shit. I'll launch that at some point, and I will announce before I do, so everyone can get caught up and be there for the first show. And it will be interesting, I promise you that.
Well, new year and new
yes,
you.
January is season 4, and it's going to be next level. So, like I said, I'll continue to do this and video versions for people that just want to download it and listen to it at their own leisure. Then there will be a weekly live show on Twitch where I can interact with my fans and we can kick it together, we'll shoot the breeze. And then a Patreon show. That's all the dark shit that I can't say on the regular show because I ain't trying to get sued by everybody and their brother.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, you filthy animals, pay for it.
You cheeky monkeys. But anyways, man, I love y'all. Thank you so much for all the support over the years. And I will catch your asses later, bro.
See you next time. Oh, wait. Can we add one more thing?
Sure.
Happy American Thanksgiving to our American friends this weekend.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Enjoy your food, y'all. And continue to be grateful, because that's dope. In Canada, ours is in October. So I keep forgetting that we're a bit different there. So
just wanted to show that love.
Hey, good on you. Good call. I totally let that one get by me. So, yes, definitely. I second that.
Happy Thanksgiving, and see you next time.
Absolutely. Catch your asses later, y'all. Enjoy your meals and your family.